Yeah, I mean, we say what we think.
You do.
Sometimes to a fault.
All right, here we go.
French New Wave cinema versus British comedy.
It's hard.
Culture clash.
That is a culture clash. This is not to the detriment of the other thing, by the way, but I have produced both.
Yeah, we have to talk about our movie again.
Yeah.
Did you see it?
I did, of course, yeah, for black and white. Yeah,
Yeah.
beautiful.
Au revoir,
yeah.
Chris Hemsworth.
I made a French New Wave film
Yeah,
in the great tradition of the French New Wave.
it was beautiful.
I'm sorry, we made.
Sorry, we made,
Because
sorry.
I co-wrote it,
And you were the star.
and I made it rhyme in French.
You did.
That's why it's the perfect question.
We wrote these crazy lyrics and then we translated them from French into English. I can't believe we did it looking back. 3 days it took us to shoot that. We had props
Yeah,
made.
it's crazy.
It was great. Even so, I'm going to say British comedy.
I mean, yeah,
Just because
I get
it's
it.
kind of my roots, you know.
And you're very funny.
Thank you.
And you're amazing in British comedy too.
Thank you.
They come up.
Okay, I'm going to say that, of course.
Of course.
Because
of course.
I love the French New Wave, Jean-Luc Godard, all that,
Oh my
you know.
God.
Yeah.
So great.
Guardians of the Galaxy trilogy versus the Cornetto trilogy.
Oh, these are
Versus this is what?
my
Cornetto
favorite. Shaun of the
trilogy.
Dead and Hot Fuzz in the World's End.
Oh my God, that's
Cornetto
horrible.
film. I personally think, for me, of the whole Marvel oeuvre, these are my favorite of the Marvel films.
Wow.
The characters are great. They're really funny. The interplay between them is good. And at a time when superhero fatigue was starting to set in, Guardians 3 was a real breath of fresh air.
Yeah, change the game.
I'm gonna,
And the music too.
the music's great.
He's
yeah.
very good with music too.
So yeah, James Gunn, the needle drop is superb.
Love that.
Plus,
So,
I'm a big.
I'm going to say the same thing.
Oh, wow.
James Gunn! James, I miss you. I f***ing love you.
Look, and there's Pom.
Just to, for a counter argument, I would say Shaun of the Dead is one of the greatest comedies of
No,
all
but
time.
of course,
Sure,
he's
but we all know
incredible.
that. So, you know, and Guardians just doesn't get enough love. Also, if you haven't watched the Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas special, which is on Disney Plus, watch that because it's funny because it's Pom and Dave
Oh, thank you
Bautista.
for saying that because a lot of people haven't watched it.
It's really
So
funny.
much fun.
British politeness versus French abruptness.
You ready?
Yeah. Yes!
I love French people. And there's something glorious about the attitude over there. I love it. Even when I go in and I try to speak French and they just go, "What do you want?" You know, they don't even bother. It's just, I don't know. They're our closest neighbor in terms of away from our landmass, and I really love it over there. She's all right as well.
Yeah, I mean, we say what we think.
You do.
Sometimes to a fault. Sometimes it's almost like, do I have Tourette syndrome? You know, like I'm just like, oh.
Pom has zero filters, and it's absolutely delightful.
Yes, I've interviewed you a couple of times and can confirm that is the case.
It's so funny.
I feel like the British politeness thing, I don't think it really exists. We are a very passive-aggressive...
Oh my God, you're so right. Sometimes when you're on a film set, you know, a crew have to deal with difficult actors sometimes. I'd like to think that Pom and I, and in fact the whole cast of Mission, lovely people, always, you know, very, very interactive with the crew. Some actors aren't. And the crew start calling you sir. Over here, please, sir. And sir means... So yes, passive-aggressive is the case.
Please, can we not cut that? That was incredible.
It's too much, the title thing. I don't know. I was just like,
Yeah.
all the queen and like, oh my God. It's
You
too
cut your
much.
monarch's head off, right?
What?
You guys, the French.
Yeah.
Yeah. Guillotine.
Yeah, gonna try and move on quickly. Pastries for breakfast versus a full English breakfast.
You know full English, right?
Of course I do.
Just checking. And because I had one this morning,
What did you have this morning?
full English.
Oh, they have it on the menu?
Yeah, and it's really good because it's quite healthy. It's not very greasy. It's got the full sausage.
Nice.
Now,
I mean, when I'm in London, I eat full English, but croissant, Like buttery, just like fresh out of the oven in the
so
boulangerie. Oh my god, it's just like
There is nothing better.
à tomber par terre. It means like to fall on the ground. It's so good you fall on the ground.
Do you remember we used to go out, me and you used to go out in Venice and get
Yes.
pastries, and we got loads of pictures of us eating pastries like this.
Just like eating so much was like stress eating.
Because there's nothing else to do.
Oh my god. Do you remember like at some point I was like so happy to see you guys that I was eating?
That was in Rome.
Yeah, that was like eating and I was laughing at the same time and then it just came out of my mouth like a bird. I was like, I'm so sorry guys. Because I was so,
Like a big lump of food just
and it was like,
fell out of Pom's
what
mouth.
the hell?
It wasn't
Yeah,
like
I
you
can
even
picture
spat it, it just kind of went.
Like a baby bird who doesn't know how to eat yet, you know?
Benji versus Paris.
What the hell?
That's a lot of competition.
That's so horrible because if I say me, it's like, it's just, it feels like I'm obsessed with myself.
Ready?
There we go.
I'm not gonna say like, I love Paris. What?
I wouldn't be so egotistical as to write Benji anyway, but I do love the character of Paris because I think she goes on such an amazing journey through these two films. And, you know, Pom is just a knockout, like both as a relentless killing machine and as a sort of, you know, vulnerable, sort of confused person who's like suddenly finds herself with friends she's never had before. It's
Yeah.
great. She's so
Yeah.
good at it.
Which you see a lot of in the latest movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's beautiful when you say that.
Yeah.
Friends. I watched Benji in so many Mission Impossible movies, and the character is so incredible and funny and quirky, and then you see a depth, a huge depth to the character in this movie and also the previous one, and you really care about him because, you know, we've been rooting for him for years, for decades even.
I know.
Yeah.
20 years now, pretty much, isn't it?
I shot my
So if
first
something
scene
happens to
really
the character, you're like, no, you know?
Thank you so much, guys.
Oh, that was
was
fun.
amazing.
Thanks, man. That
Thank
was
you.
great.